Hello there. My name is Jeremy. I'm 16 years old and I have Tourette syndrome, as you can tell. Um, the reason for this video is to reach out to anybody who has this condition and who are going through the same thing I'm going through, or any doctors who could help, who thinks they have the knowledge to help and to help my situation, as it is pretty serious. I started having tics. I started having symptoms of Tourette's around the age of 5, when my mom gave me a medicine called Ritalin before bed one night, and the next morning I woke up with tics, motor tics, like eye rolling and neck jerking, arm and leg jerking. It didn't really faze me at the time because I was younger and my brain wasn't as developed, so obviously I didn't think about it as much as I do now. But anyways, we've been through multiple medications, multiple doctors, specialists, neurologists. Nothing has seemed to help for longer than a year, because medications, they would go on and off. They'd help, and then I'd have a rough patch, and then I'd have a good year, and then they'd come back and I'd have a terrible year. It's just a roller coaster. And I started developing vocal tics over the time, and that's when it started phasing me a little bit more, going into middle school and high school. It started affecting my schooling. It started affecting my schooling in elementary school, because I remember one time having to be put in a closet because my tics were disrupting the other classmates as they were trying to take the FCAT test. And that's when it started getting worse and worse. Middle school rolled around. I can't even count on my hands the amount of medications I've been on that either, like I said, didn't work or stopped working. And yeah, this is when things started getting rough. 7th grade, I had a great year. That is when my tics were at their best. I was A's and B's, A honor roll kid. I played football. I loved sports. I was normal. I had a future. I was happy. Everything was great working out. When the 8th grade rolled around, I transferred to a different school. I went to a Christian school. And that's when things started getting rough, because my tics started getting worse again. That's the year they started getting worse, after I had my little break. And then the school, I went to this school. I liked it at first. It's a college prep school, so they're on you. They're get your work done always. It's like that. And I handled pretty good grades. I think I played football. Everything was okay. And then as the kids started noticing my tics and everything, I was getting picked on a little bit. Not much, not bullied, but it just wasn't a comfortable place to be at that time, because my anxiety causes a lot of tics. And anybody with Tourette's will say that. Anxiety, if you put somebody with Tourette's in a library, sitting in front of a bunch of people, then their tics are gonna, unless they've mastered keeping themselves calm and relaxed, and which I am getting better at over the years, it's gonna affect them bad. And that's just one thing that bothered me. There's, a lot of testing. Anyway, it's just, that was one year where everything flared up, and yeah, that's when things started getting bad. But I went to Maryland for a mouthpiece that that cost $15,000, hoping that it would help. Cause I mean, pay $15,000 for something, you expect it to work. But we flew there. It worked for 4 days. We had hope, and then on the way home, it worked for a couple hours, and then on the way home, we started seeing my tics coming back on the flight home, and then yeah, it just didn't work out. After that, we just continued to try medications. I started on alternative medication that that has helped, which I'm currently still on. That has helped cope with it and mentally keep me stable. But that's just a quick preview. 6 minutes in this video, that's a preview, quick run over of what me and my family has gone through. And I'm not asking for sympathy, I promise. No sympathy, no money, none of that. I'm just simply asking for advice. I'm asking for somebody, like I said, who has been in this position, to just contact me, leave encouraging words, just give me advice of how to cope with it every single day, for the ones that have been through this their whole lives and who are struggling with it as the days go on. I'm a big believer in Christ. I love to pray, read the Bible. I do it every day, and sometimes it holds me back. That's not me. I would love to pray with somebody like me, or just talk to somebody so that I can feel better about myself. I know I'm not alone, which is one thing getting me through all this. And that's why I'm making this video right now. And another thing is, I just want to help my parents. They're so stressed out all the time. I'm sure anybody with Tourette's will say that. Their parents, for the minors with Tourette's, I'm sure they're stressed. You see the looks on their faces. They just because I know I'm going through a lot. My tics bother me. It sucks sometimes, but just looking at my parents motivates me to make this video, because they go through just as much pain watching me, and that is one thing I'm trying to fix. And I want to help them in every way possible, and helping them by cleaning the house and helping them out with money and stuff. That's one thing I love to do. But one thing that'll make everything better for them would just be help my tics and help my happiness, which I'm happy. Like I said, I'm a big believer in Christ. I pray every single day. I love Jesus, and I would like life to be a little bit easier, so that could be easier. Just like I'm home right now from school. That's one thing I love to do, is go back to school. I had A's and B's. This recently has started me staying home from school, but yeah, just doing everyday things. That's one thing I'd love to do again, and that's one thing I'm looking for, just advice and encouragement, and yeah. No sympathy. I'm just looking for some advice. Any doctors who could help me, help my parents. If you help me, help my parents. You're helping my parents. That's one thing that I'm striving for. But yeah, just like I said, we're at our last straw, and anybody who could help, leave encouraging words, just give advice to us, that would be amazing. And I'm looking forward to doing this, making videos, and yeah. But yeah, I have my mom. She has a Facebook account for me, which is called Jeremy's Battle with Tourette Syndrome on Facebook. And if anybody watching this video could just share that Facebook page to your friends and family, or anybody you know has Tourette's. Just leave encouraging words for my mom on there. Just like advice and help. That's all we need. That's all we need. No sympathy, money. Like I said, we just need some advice, encouraging words, and eventually for someone to reach out to us and for a miracle to happen. So that's our goal here, and I'm praying every single day that can happen. So yeah, thank you everybody watching this video, and I'm praying big time that I can help other people just as much as, it's not even about giving. I would love to help other people in the process. That's what I'm here for. So thank you, and thank you for watching this video, and I'm looking forward to this journey, making videos, and yeah, thank you, appreciate it.